We're going to explain how to fix the no such file or directory error when working with images in Tkinter. This frustrating error pops up when your Tkinter program can't find the image file you're trying to display. Let's look at the most common causes and how to solve them. 1. Incorrect file path. This is the most frequent culprit. Tkinter needs the full and precise path to your image file. If you're using a relative path, a path relative to your Python script's location, make absolutely sure the image is in the correct folder. If it's in a subfolder, you need to include that subfolder in your path. For example, if your Python script is in C my projects Tkinter app and your image right, single quote my underscore image.png right single quote is in an images subfolder. The correct path is right single quote quote images / my underscore image.png. If you're using an absolute path, a path starting from the root directory of your operating system, double check every character for typos. Absolute paths might look like C / my projects, Tkinter app / images, my image.png. Note the double backslashes. Single backslashes need escaping in Python strings. 2. File name case. Sensitivity. On some operating systems like Linux and Mac OS, file names are case sensitive. This means right single quote quote my underscore image.png quote right single quote is different from right single quote quote my underscore image.png. Make sure the case in your code exactly matches the case of the file name in your file system. 3. Incorrect file extension. Double check that you've used the correct file extension. Right single quote .png right single quote comma, right single quote .jpeg, right single quote comma, right single quote .gif, right single quote comma right single quote .bomp, right single quote are common image formats. If you've accidentally typed right single quote .png right single quote or right single quote .jpeg right single quote comma, it won't work. 4. Image file actually exists? Sounds obvious, but sometimes the image file might have been accidentally deleted, moved, or renamed. Verify that the image file exists in the specified location before running your code. 5. Working directory. Your Python script might be running from a different working directory than you expect. To fix this, either provide the full absolute path to the image or use the right single quote os.path.abspath function to get the absolute path of your script's directory and build the image path relative to that. For example, Python import os import Tkinter as tk from Tkinter import. Photo image script underscore dir = os.path.dirname os.path.abspath underscore file underscore. Image underscore path = os.path.join. Script underscore dir. Images, quote, my underscore image.png. Image = photo image, file image path, hash. Rest of your Tkinter code. 6. Permissions. In rare cases, you might lack the necessary permissions to access the image file. If the file is on a network share or in a protected directory, ensure you have the appropriate read permissions. 7. Image format support. Tkinter supports a limited number of image formats natively. If you're using a less common format, you might need to use a library like Peel to load and convert the image into a format that Tkinter can handle, such as a photo image. By systematically checking these points, you should be able to pinpoint the reason for the no such file or directory error and get your Tkinter application displaying images correctly. Remember to always double-check your file paths and file names for accuracy.